Oh yeah.
The wordplay. Really?
Wordplay is just as good as Coldplay. Little wordplay.
Sure thing.
This coffee makes me so happy inside.
Me too. I'm coffee. Who doesn't like coffee? What kind of coffee are you drinking?
It's called Mexican chocolate. It's sold here at HEB with a little bit of stevia in it and a little bit of oat vanilla creamer.
Mexican chocolate.
It's so good.
So where
So
was
good.
mine when I was in Austin?
We'd have to go to an HEB.
Oh, right.
Austin this year was a blur compared to the year before. Like I felt we spent way more time together on the year before. This time was like, wow.
Yeah, so this time, I mean, we actually got to spend like we're basically together for the entire like 4 days span. Which
Yeah.
Anthony definitely.
Sorry about that, buddy. Sorry about that.
Yeah. Hello everyone. Welcome to Quest Unplayed.
Quest Unplayed.
We usually have a guest, but today our guest kind of had something else that
They
just
had
suddenly
diarrhea.
happened. So it's just the three of us. We're just going to be talking about some fun
They
facts.
had diarrhea.
You know what though? If I had diarrhea and I had to be on a podcast, I'd still show up.
Thank
I would
you.
just would be looking at my bathroom, and it would just be up here. Like, yeah, that's true, Jay. Yeah, George. When I was developing the game, oh god, you know what I mean? It'd be one of those interviews.
Yeah.
That's how hardcore I am, though.
Okay. I think that's too much information. TMI for that. But okay, that's good to know. I mean, because I mean, this is probably the best time of the week because I get to meet you guys. Except for family time, of course. But anyways, yeah. So welcome. So today we're going to be covering some game news and just there's the three of us yapping. I think we haven't done that in a while.
Like a bunch of old ladies in a barber shop.
Oh,
Oh, I'll tell you what, Janice. Oh. That's the only thing I don't like about my mustache is it makes drinking coffee so hard. Because if it gets here and it drips, it's on my shirt.
Cool. I've never had that.
So get a straw.
You know what the hell? What kind of coffee you drink with a straw, my guy?
Ice coffee.
Or brew. Cold brew.
I like it a little warm. Coffee. I like it warm at night. It makes me feel happy inside when it's warm.
In Korea, there's a phrase called 얼주가, means that you would freeze to death even if you freeze to death, you'll still drink iced coffee.
Really?
Yeah. So like
say it again, like Orajuku girl.
얼주가.
Orajuka.
It's an abbreviation actually. It's 얼어 죽어도 ice americano. So 얼어 죽어도 means like freeze to death. Americano, it's ice americano. So
okay.
So like in winter time, people will be wearing like thick jackets and stuff, like snowing all over the place. But then they would have like their old cold ice coffee in their hands, but like,
man, it's so cold outside. You're like, you know.
I mean, it's the same thing as people in the summer who drinks hot coffee.
That's true.
At the beach. At the beach.
Do you know what the number one state for ice cream eating is in America?
What? Alaska?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've already said this once before, though. It's Alaska. They eat a ton of ice cream there, man. I don't get it, but when I was there, for some reason, I just craved ice cream.
So if they eat tons of ice cream, is it cheaper to get ice cream up there then?
I don't know. I mean, everything up there is imported almost, unless they make it there. So you got to imagine how much it costs to ship it on a boat there, Moe, or across the old Canada. Hey.
And it's better than just have a bunch of cows in Alaska then.
They have some. They have stuff like that there too. It's just not as you can imagine. The really cold areas are not going to have a bunch of cow farms. You know what I mean? Because they'll die. They'll die. What are we talking about today, George?
Oh yeah. So since we have some time together, just the three of us, we could talk about the gaming news that happened recently. Actually, something happened today, literally today for you guys. We want to cover it, but before we start hitting that sponsor video.
Sponsor video.
Minimap. Oh yeah. Hey. Oh yeah.
Get it, Anthony. Get it. Give me your best moves, bro. I can. I'm spilling coffee.
I'm going to spill my drink.
I mean,
What do you
everybody
got?
has this, right?
What you got right now?
Sparkling water.
Yeah. Read my calendar. Elden Ring. We're going to talk about Elden Ring today.
Come on. Oh, you should have went all of them.
Quality reviews. We have a lot of them.
Not like those fake gamers on other sites.
I actually should.
What now? What happened? They connect you to the games who get you. The gamers.
Oh,
Yeah. Not the ones that don't get you, the ones that get you.
Minimap.
Your ultimate gaming hub.
I guess speaking of reviews, I guess I kind of want
What kind of can is that?
Bubbly.
Oh, okay. Right. Have you? Not to interrupt you, but you know what I'm hooked on right now? Like crack, but not the water version of it. Liquid Death, like the sweet tea version or the tea versions.
Oh, I've heard those. I've heard of those.
I didn't think I would. I drank a couple of them. Now it's like I'm all like fiending for it. Like, hey man, you got some Liquid Death, bro? And they're like, calm down, brother. You know, it's only $2. Or you were talking about ratings?
Yeah. So, anyways, we were talking about reviews. So, just briefly wanted to tell you guys that the Navicritic, which is the new standard for Minimaps rating, has launched last week. Yeah, it's basically all the reviews from the verified players who have actually played the game, not the people who haven't played it or any critique ratings. Yeah, so we have a new page.
So this is on Minimap, right? The Navicritic.
Yep. If you see it, if you go to the app or mobile website, you'll see this Navicritic tab. If you click it, you'll see all the trending games that people are talking about. And
now, what did you say, Anthony?
I was saying, what's number one?
For what?
I mean, like, what's ranking top number one for the
like overall?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Overall.
Okay. So I can get to that. Yeah. So we do have the 2026 Navicritic rankings. So far, Resident Evil Requiem is at top with 92, followed by like Pokemon, Procopia, Slade Aspire, Pragmata. Oh my God, he made a jump. I think it started at 81, now it's at 86.
Well, Pragmata is amazing.
Yeah, I heard. So yeah, if you get this, the ratings at the tiers.
Avoid.
Wait a second. 0 to 68 is to avoid.
Damn, you went all the way from mixed to avoid. Okay.
Yeah. It's avoid.
So is this how? So when we rate our games now, do we have to be in Navicritic to rate them, or is every time we rate it just goes Navicritic?
If you rate a game that you played, we know that, but because you synced your gaming accounts. So if you actually rate a game that you've played, it automatically gets added to the Navicritic rating.
Oh, okay.
So for the ones that you haven't played, but then you still want to rate it, those are not counted.
You know what's funny is I know this. I'm actually interviewing you right now. You didn't know that.
Yeah, I know that. So yeah, for avoid is think twice before playing. Mixed subject to personal preference. Standouts, highly recommended. Essentials are a must play. And glad you asked, Anthony. All-time Navicritic critic ranking. Number one is The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild.
Oh, girl, shoo!
Tears of the Kingdom.
Who doesn't like me a little Zelda?
Oh yeah.
And then how come do you have to scroll that way to see? Is it Alex and then Resident Evil 4, Last of Us.
Part 1. Portal 2.
I don't know how much to trust this one.
Portal 2, God of War, Last of Us. Last of Us was good. The first one. The part one.
But some of these are really old, man. Mass Effect 2?
Well, I guess it's because
it's all time.
Gathering all time.
It's all
so
time.
It's like
time.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not like it's
What
what's a monthly ranking system
you?
or
I was
something.
about to say you have a lot of 93s. What puts one 93 over like the other 93s, or is it just a kind of tied?
I think
The
these are
amount
all.
of reviews, maybe.
Yeah, I think it's a
Ooh.
number of reviews.
Well, I think the number of reviews. It's not just the number of reviews, but I think they're.
But
Ooh, that's a
again,
good
it's like
question.
Damn, some of these got some.
it's like Steam. You,
Yeah.
a new game comes out, it gets mixed reviews, and then more
Yes.
people play it, and then you get
Yep.
positive reviews.
Yeah, no, I mean, but you know how like a lot of these are tied at like 93, 92. Is there?
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean they're just tied, or is there a way for like a 93 to edge out the other 93s? Like by
I think it is just tied for now. I'll
okay.
I'll, I'll get back to you on that.
Yeah, Zach wants his 93.1, 93.2.
I think. Okay, so I think it is.
93.75.
No, I think it is those the decimal points. It's not just shown there. It's probably like 95 points.
Ah,
It's
Two
like
and then 95.1.
it's like the pi decimal point. It's like it's like 93.142677892.
yeah, we don't need all that. Yeah, we don't
Yeah.
need all
So
that.
that's why we just like
You
cut it
can
to
have
the actual.
mini map. You could do half
Mm-hmm.
when you rate it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we can do actually. Yeah, we can do halves. Yes.
Steam,
And then some featured games, and then featured PlayStation
PlayStation,
games,
Xbox.
Xbox, and Nintendo games.
Nice, good job, mini map. Well done, well done indeed.
Yeah, and for a game to be in the listing, it has to have at least 10 reviews.
Shoo, girl. What?
Pokemon
Huh?
Champions only has 9. It's waiting to be reviewed. And
Pokemon
then we do have
Champions.
a coming soon page. So these are some games that are coming soon. Ooh.
Somebody's like,
Uh,
somebody's sitting there like, somebody else rate my game. Damn it! I just need one more.
Yeah. So yeah, have fun with it, everyone.
you know how long it will take to rate all the games that I have?
Oh, that's gonna take a week.
No.
Like, you'll be like 90 something years old on your deathbed, like one more rating. And they're like, oh,
That's how
Grandpa
it
died.
is.
Put him in the box. You would have your finger on the button.
Most likely.
Most likely.
To Grandpa, wake up real quick. Was it half or all? It's just like,
And shaking him, they're like, hey, grandpa.
finish the damn review. You ain't got time to sleep.
So yeah, just have fun with it, everyone. Just wanted
Oh,
to
I'll have
quickly
me some fun. Don't you worry.
show you guys our new. So we still do have the mini score, which is the review of everything, versus the Navicritic, which is obviously the verified player reviews.
They're verified.
Yeah. So it's actually super fun to compare the Navicritic versus like the OpenCritic and Metacritic, because Open and Meta are the reviews by the critiques.
They're by the critics
Yeah,
themselves.
by the critics versus the actual players. Sometimes they are similar, sometimes they're like way off. So
Whenever I think of like video game critics, I think of some kid sitting with like a robe on, kind of like one of those nighttime robes, and like a pipe, but it just bubbles are coming out of it. And he's like, the gameplay was exquisite, but it was lacking in direction. You know what I mean? Little bubbles coming out. That's what I think of.
yeah. So are you guys
That's how I'm gonna do my next review. Bubbles.
do it? So are you guys ready for covering some of the game news for the week?
Never been readier. I'm as ready as the day is long.
All right,
It's 24 hours.
Hit it, Anthony.
Hit it.
You got to say fun facts.
Fun fact.
Well, it doesn't. That one.
Okay,
We're ruining his catchphrase.
How about like fun news or something? I don't know.
You gotta plug him. You gotta prog him, and
It's
then
like one
he
of those things like unexpected.
Okay,
ones.
fine. You have to actually share some fun facts for this podcast.
Okay.
Whenever you can think of something.
You've been falling off lately, Anthony. I really need you to get some of those fun facts in there, okay,
I
my
know,
guy?
right? I haven't heard one in a while.
I don't know what's wrong with you, but we gotta get together. Okay, we gotta get together.
So let's hit the first news of today's podcast is the most recent one where the Xbox Game Pass Ultimate price has been dropped to $22.99, which is a good news for a lot of people. And also, the PC Game Pass will also drop from $16.49 to $13.99 a month.
Okay, cool.
Thoughts?
Does anybody know why they did it, or they just are saying they did it because they care about their players this time?
Go ahead.
I mean, it's a new person that's heading Xbox now, right?
Yep, it's Asha Sharma.
Yeah, and she's the one who started making a comment. She started a whole article. I think it was like 3 weeks ago. She said that she's gonna try to find a way to make Game Pass much cheaper, or try to save money, or try to figure a way. And there was rumors that they were trying to do a partnership with Netflix to make the cost more effective. Like, you know how Netflix does bundles with a lot of streaming services.
Yeah.
But so I guess that didn't go through, so they just decided to lower the price. But at least they did it, where they made an agreement with, of course, Activision.
Yeah.
So Call of Duty games, like who?
Yes,
Everyone play Call of Duties.
Right. So that's the thing I wanted to read. It says, beginning this year, future Call of Duty titles won't join Game Pass Ultimate or PC Game Pass at launch. New Call of Duty games will be added to Game Pass Ultimate and PC Game Passes during the following holiday season. About a year later, while existing Call of Duty titles already in the library will continue to be available.
I think I'd pay $16.99 for a Game Pass of just indie games.
There's a new subscription called the Indie Pass that just launched, $7.
Yeah.
Where's that from?
There's a lot of negative comments about that.
India.
Negative?
Yeah.
Why?
Negative.
Is it with Game Pass?
No. It's just
it's
the
with,
titles
it's with
from.
I think it's with Indie.io.
It is in the.
Oh, that's why. Ew, gross. That's all I had to say. I liked him, and then I heard some stuff, and now I feel dirty when I talk about him.
I mean, I'm friends with them, so I don't want to comment on this. Yeah, India.
Sorry, George. Didn't mean to hurt your
feelings. I know them.
It's something about It's like something you know how it is with license and stuff. It's like if you buy a streaming service for a game, you play it, do you actually own it or not? Compared to
you usually don't.
Because you don't really own it. It's like Game Pass when you play a game and then the game is there, but then when the game is gone, like they take it off. What are you gonna do?
And I think. Yeah, and also like one of the biggest backlash for that one is because they will pay the developers depending on how much of their game has been played by the players. So they're not paying them up front. They're rather, it's almost like Spotify, where like if your music gets listened by someone, then Spotify pays you, kind of deal. So and it's only $7. Yeah.
It's still the royalty program. So Game Pass also how developer makes money to Game Pass is they based on how many downloads and how much people play on it also. So it's a pretty much similar system. It is that people don't like that streaming services because they feel like a lot of the games on it, it's a lot of the games on there people already own, like they're old games titles. They're not like new titles. So that's the one thing. The Game Pass is always new title that comes out, so that's why it's more cost effective.
Yeah, I just they lost me a long time ago, but I mean, at least they're trying, I guess. I don't know.
I think.
Did Anthony? You have the Game Pass? I'm guessing.
Oh, of course. Whatever. I never took it off.
Which one did you get?
How much do you play the Game Pass though? Do you play it a lot?
A lot.
Okay, so it's value added, sort of.
It's value added. Yeah, if you think about it, the games are value added. On top of that, because I had Game Pass Ultimate, I could play PC games also, which I enjoy. But one thing you have
Well,
to,
we know you do.
so
We know you do.
so it's pretty worth it, especially since they still keeping everything else that they added onto the Game Pass. Don't forget about that. So Ubisoft Plus is on Game Pass too, and EA is still on it too. EA Play. So they're keeping all those places still.
Don't you also get some like Fortnite stuff as well if you have the Xbox?
Yeah, to get the 1,000 V-Bucks, which is $10 a month.
Yeah.
Oh man, Ron, sign me up.
So basically, if you think about it, just take out the Fortnite cost, and it's $22.99. So it's 12. Just think about it, $12.99 with playing all the games.
I'm gonna say, good job, Anthony. You like them.
Yeah,
Killing
it's
it,
worth
brother.
it, especially with all the indie games. Like they have brand new indie games coming out too on Game Pass on launch day.
I also think like someone like Anthony. I mean like
Anthony plays a lot of games.
You spend a lot of time on gaming, and also you make use of you make a good use of Xbox Game Pass itself. But a lot of people, so like for myself, like for example, a lot of subscriptions, you actually have them, you pay them monthly, but then you end up not even using. You end up not even spending like for example, I have Netflix. I use Netflix, like the most basic one, but I still don't. I maybe I watch like 2 hours a month or something. Maybe I watch like one even like a movie or something if there's like something that's interesting. So like a lot of people don't like. I guess it depends on like where your value is and like how much time you have you like willing to spend. Is for the Game Pass. I think for a lot of people it's worth it because like Anthony said, they have a lot of indie games, new games coming out every month. You get to actually play EA games and the Ubisoft games and get Fortnite.
I'm not gonna lie. Whenever they did raise the price, I was barely playing it. So for me to get rid of it was just like.
So yeah. Speaking of which, I do have a fun fact now.
Oh, fun fact!
Oh,
shoot! You said Netflix. Netflix is raising the price to $30 a month this month.
Oh my god!
Oh
no!
So now you're talking about it is how much you watch on Netflix. Now the cost is $30 because of the new partnership with who they partner with. I think Warner Brothers or something.
Oh god!
Because of that, the deal.
What's sad is my family uses Netflix and I don't really. They're literally using my account.
Yeah.
I'm like, so always like, I wonder what Don Dan did.
So now you're thinking about it is if Netflix raised the price, because don't forget when Netflix raised the price last time, everybody else raised the price also, all the streaming services afterwards.
Stop it.
Until they keep rising prices until we burn this thing down.
But but the thing is, they raise prices, but they will not go back.
The great Netflix apocalypse.
I think I use the ad one, the most basic one. Like you have to like watch an ad before you like watch a show or something because we don't even use it anyways. Too much, but like for example, for me, I recently subscribed to Disney Plus because my daughter
likes Disney.
No, because like my daughter and I, or like a whole family, would like watch a movie every week. But then I would like just buy like $5, the old ones like The Lion King, The Aladdin.
Yeah.
And then you can actually buy that for like $4 or something per movie from the actual like TV subscription or TV service that we have. But then I realized after buying like my fifth movie, I was like, I could have just subscribed to Disney Plus, which is like way less than like $20. And I was like, okay, fuck this. I'm just gonna subscribe. So I subscribed to the annual one, which is way cheaper if you like, divide it into a month.
When you think about how much the long run is.
Exactly. And we watch like at least one or two movies a week.
I believe.
So that's good.
I think it's always when it's value added, right?
Exactly.
And so there's a lot of times when. So I was actually thinking about this the other day. So I spend so little time watching TV. Like I tell you, like my TV barely turns on. But I listen because there's I was watching. There's a lot of these videos, especially on YouTube, about people who are trying to pretty much go back to the days of having their own copies of stuff, where they'll buy it and they'll burn it and put it on CDs and stuff. but a lot of them are like not a big fan of Spotify. But that's like the one thing I use the most. So I was like, what would be the one thing I probably couldn't get rid of? And I
Is it
came up with Spotify.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like when you're just really active, it's hard to like if you are active, especially like if you think if you're a content creator or gamer, how much more time you spend gaming than actually watching TV. You know what I mean?
True.
Opposed to doing other stuff.
And also, especially if I didn't have my family with me, like if I were to like live by myself, I wouldn't even turn on the TV at all.
Never.
Like maybe to watch some like baseball games and stuff, like Korean baseball games, but that'd be it. Like other times, I would probably be on my like YouTube, or I'll be watching some YouTube clips, or like maybe like watching Disney or Disney Plus or whatever Netflix now that I have it. And maybe think about getting like Xbox Game Pass or something. I don't know, because like then I would have a lot of time for myself as well.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess
I spend the whole day working out. Not gonna lie to you, and then gaming, and then sleeping, and then on the weekends I don't want to be home. I want to go do stuff. So I think it just depends on what you do. But I know when the Xbox raised its prices, I thought it was kind of crummy because they made all those profits, and they were still like, "Oh, we need to raise our prices." I'm like, "You're making money, so to me, you're not losing money." And then you're saying you need to raise profits. So I was like playing Xbox Game Pass like once every couple of months, and I was like, I'm good. I don't need it. But it's the same with like Netflix. I could get rid of Netflix, but my family uses Netflix.
That's true. That's true.
They're using it in Iowa, so if I turn it on here, it's like you're in a different household. I'm like, but it's really me. It's really
I think the time that I used Netflix the most was when I was watching the Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. Those were two of like the greatest shows of all time for me. Yeah. Then after that, I didn't like watch any of like good shows. I couldn't find any.
I think the show right now that I watch whenever I get time, and it's on my worst streaming service because it's just so, because I have it through Spotify actually, is Hulu. I watch a lot of Shorzy, and so I'm trying to catch up to Shorzy, but beyond that, I'm not really watching.
Yeah.
Like there's movies coming out. I work with one of my troops, and she's like, yeah, I'm going to the Michael Jackson movie this weekend. And I was like, there's a Michael Jackson movie? She's like, yeah. She's like, where you been, Sarah? I was like, I don't know. I didn't know there was a Michael Jackson movie. He's playing him, right? I was like all confused.
Everything.
Don't you get Hulu stuff if you like subscribe to Disney Plus? Because I think I saw that.
Yeah, but I had them through Spotify, through the Spotify student thing. So I pay for my Spotify and I get it, but then I get the Hulu account that's like, hey man, blah blah, and then it goes, hey, are you having just into the audio, the videos or the commercials, and they have the worst like choose your path ads. Like, what would you like to hear about this game? I'm like, nothing. I would like to hear, and it's like, let's listen to the critic reviews, and then you could click on it. I'm like, come on, man. So, what is the game that they keep blasting right now? Soros?
Yeah, Soros. Yep, Soros is coming out this Thursday.
God, they are just blasting it on Hulu. I'm like, I get it.
It's a PlayStation. It's a Sony. So
yeah, I'm sure they put some money into the ads. Yeah. It's not a bad idea, to be honest with you, because
some money. Are you kidding? They probably spent like 100. Like,
well, for Sony, it's probably not a lot. I mean, it is, but not. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Actually, speaking of Sony, I actually want to cover another news related to Sony. But before we move on, I think, the price drop in itself is a good thing. I think,
it's a win.
It's a win. It's a win for the gamers. Yes. Call of Duty. I don't know. Like, I don't know how many people still like want it so bad on day one. I don't know. I'm not too sure, because like usually first-person shooter games, you usually play the ones that you're used to. So you just like continue playing, and then like one day you can kind of switch to another one. And also, like Asha Sharma, I think she wants to kind of prove to the gamers that she is on the gamer side. She has to do something because her background is AI, so a lot of people hated the fact that when she became the lead of Xbox. People were like, "Oh yeah, bunch of AI stuff is going to be on Xbox now." But I think she wants to prove the point that she's also at least trying. I don't know if it's like a showing, trying to like prove something, but she's the one who done it after only a couple months. So I think this is a win.
If it saves people some coin, like old Anthony Bob here, I mean, hey, at least it's not news that's going up.
Right.
That's the worst.
Exactly.
Like, yeah, so Xbox is going up by $100. But okay, that's it. I'm done. I can't.
I don't think I haven't seen any many announcements where the price is dropping from any subscription or services.
I think this is the first one I've seen.
Price never drops.
Yeah, the price never drops. It's usually like, oh yeah, I'm sorry, Netflix is going to be like $194 a month now.
If the price drops, that means the stock market drops also for them.
We had to pay for this brand new movie we made.
Yeah, sorry.
That nobody's going to watch. We had to pay Liam Hemsworth or somebody a lot of money to play some role that I'm not watching. So your prices went up. Like, yay!
Oh my god! Oh, that'd be funny. Yeah. Oh yeah. We gotta make a season 2 of this. I don't know.
Remember, and Netflix when it first came out was the price champion. It was the cheap, like easy. It beat out at Blockbuster on everything, and now it's becoming the like, oh, you don't have Netflix, peasant.
Yeah, and then they're like, I mean, they got to make the stockholders happy. So
every time you say that, it hurts my soul.
Yeah.
You know, what's the ROI on that?
So, so let's move on to Sony's side.
So good job, Xbox.
Yay, Asha, keep going. So I actually wrote this yesterday or 20 hours ago. This was reported probably longer than that. But Shuhei Yoshida, you know, the person who was in charge of the worldwide studios for PlayStation, he was the one who brought Uncharted, Gran Turismo, God of War, The Last of Us.
All the real games?
All the good games to Sony. You know, he got fired from his position, and then he went back to, he took a role in Indie Initiative lead for that. And also he retired, or not retired, he quit Sony in 2023.
Who would fire? Look at how happy that man is.
So, I actually met him.
He looks like one of those guys that got away with farting and nobody found out. Look at him. He's like, ha ha.
Yeah, he's the mastermind of it. And he also was, he's the one who announced the Game of the Year award for Miniman.
Oh, okay.
He's a cool guy. I met him. I took a picture with him. He's like the legend of all PlayStation stuff. But anyways, he was in.
You met him in Japan or Korea?
In Korea, he actually came to Korea for this console game.
He travels everywhere. He goes to every convention.
Yeah, he is.
Man, that would be the gig, right, Anthony? That would be so beautiful, wouldn't it be, Anthony?
It will be.
That was your job? Come on, Anthony, answer.
I love it. And also, he always gives like keynote speeches and stuff.
I know George would do it. George loves going places. He acts like he don't, but I see the happiness in his eyes when he's in Austin.
I do it. But anyways, Shuhei Yoshida says he was fired from PlayStation for not listening to Jim Ryan, who was the CEO of PlayStation at the time.
Boo! I don't know what's going on, but boo.
So yeah, I mean, this sounds like a normal corporation. If you don't listen to your boss, you get fired.
So it says.
Yeah, I was about to say, or in a lot of trouble. Like, you know what? I'm not doing it. And they're like, really? And you're like, or I will, whatever.
It's like one of those projects, like you got a project and like, I don't think this project's going to work. And it's like, just do it happen, or else I'll find someone else to do it.
Yeah. So he actually worked for PlayStation for 31 years. And then he stepped down in 2019 from his global role to lead the company in company's indie initiative. And then he was speaking at a festival called Alt Games Festival in Australia. He said, after 11 years leading the first-party development, I was fired from the role. Jim Ryan wanted to remove me from first-party because I didn't listen to him. He asked to do some ridiculous things, and I said no. You know what those ridiculous things are,
it's like,
right?
Put that banana in your butt and quack. He's like, I'm not doing it. You're fired. No, I'm just kidding. But no, what was the ridiculous things?
You know, they went on to doing like, live service games. Funny where he said, and also last year he came to Kind of Funny and he did an interview with them and said he would have resisted PlayStation's push into live service games if he had remained head of Worldwide Studios. So
he wanted him to stay able to play offline, huh?
Yeah, like play offline first party games, like the good games, not push for
Yeah.
like.
I feel like that there's a back and forth to that. Like I do feel like it's nice to have that like updates and stuff sometimes the games and add stuff into it. But I do hate that some games like if there's no online service, it's just dead. Like that's kind of annoys me a little bit. You know what I mean?
It does.
You know
It's
those.
like it's more for pros and cons, both for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what one of those live service push was, right?
Which one?
Concord.
Oh yeah.
Concord was the live service. Yeah, you know, Concord.
Who thought Concord was gonna work? Some crazy guy.
I don't know. I mean, I'm
Yes,
pretty
it was a CEO.
yeah, Shuhei said no. Obviously, Shuhei
One
said
second.
no. So obviously, it's one of
You
the.
guys keep going. I'll be right back.
Yeah, but we have no idea what the ridiculous thing is, but probably like the push for live service games and stuff. So yeah. So and also they spent, I think after Yoshida left, they acquired Bungie. And they spent
yeah, brother.
they spent
Back.
$3.7 billion on Bungie.
Yeah, and then Bungie left.
Bungie's like, I'm out of here, bitches.
Bungie became their own independent publisher.
Bungied out.
Yeah, but then they're still owned by.
No, they actually independent. I think they actually went fully independent.
Oh, they did. I mean,
The contract was done with PlayStation. It wasn't an acquisition. It was a contract. It was a partnership.
Oh, it was a partnership. Okay.
Yeah.
But, and then also they released Marathon, right?
Yeah,
I
Marathon
don't know.
is their Bungie. Marathon is the Bungie's first published self-published game.
It's rough.
Have you guys
It's not
played
bad.
Is it well?
It's
Because you know why? You know it's funny.
it's okay.
IGN gave it a 9 out of 10.
it?
it's okay. Have you played it, Anthony?
I played it. Yeah, I played that a lot.
It's okay.
It's my fast-paced game that I enjoy rather than playing arc rated.
I like the art. Like I like the art and the visuals in it. Like I do like that style that they have. The characters are kind of goofy looking. Like I'm like, what am I doing? Why does this guy heads look like this? But beyond that, I don't know.
Well,
man.
I mean, think about it. This is the same kind of gameplay style, which make games that are also similar that still keeps going, like their services, like Apex Legends.
You're talking about
like that.
I was about to say it's a looter shooter, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
You bring it up or you die kind of deal. Kind of like what's that one game I used to play a lot with the Cowboys? Hunt Showdown.
Arc Raider is another thing that people played, but then they said Arc Raider is like slower pace, or more like tactical, while Marathon is more fast paced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's one of those games. If it's something you like, when I played it, I was like, you know what I mean? I think I think I miss games like Overwatch sometimes. Because I like real fast paced stuff, like, you know.
But but I don't know, like which one do you prefer though, Anthony? I think those two are the biggest, like recent at least, biggest shooter games, Arc Raiders and Marathon.
He likes Marathon more.
I like
Fun fact.
both, but you have to. I guess it just depends on the players, like who will prefer to play which one. Arc Raiders, you could play. I mean, there's like, I think to be honest, there might be. This is more as a player base. I feel like there are more toxic players on Arc Raiders than Marathon.
Okay, because is it extreme? A lot of Korean.
And one thing in Arc Raiders is when I play in Arc Raiders, I don't trust anybody. That's why I always have my guns out.
No, I thought it was funny because remember it was in the news that the devs were trying to tell people in Arc Raiders to not kill each other. Like, hey guys, don't kill each other so much, and then they went to kill each other more. And they're like, we do what we want, murder. Yeah. Like, wow.
If you tell someone not to press the red button, then press the red button.
I don't think they. Who made Arc Raiders? I know they came out of a Norse like country, Scandinavian, but they're like, don't do it, guys. And they're like, murder. Like, okay, well, I guess they're just gonna murder each other. So, but you can't make a game where you have PvP in it and not expect that to happen.
No.
You know what I mean? Super cool game, guys.
So I'm just reading this. It says, after being acquired for $3.6 billion in 2022, Bungie was promised independence. However, due to weak Destiny 2 performance and management issues, Sony is stepping in to take a more direct role. And Sony CFO indicated in August of 2025 that Bungie's independence environment was becoming lighter and the studio is being integrated into PlayStation. So they were promised to become independent, but then their poor performance kind of overrode, and I don't know. It's a complicated situation. I read the articles and stuff, but
I almost wonder if Bungie, if Destiny 2 would have done better, if it would have stayed paid, but where you could earn your stuff and everything, not so many microtransactions.
It's always the microtransactions, isn't it?
I feel like it. When I played Destiny 1, I loved it. It was a great game. You could get on and you earn your stuff. And then whenever they start adding like, well, you could buy this, you don't want to earn it as bad. You know what I mean? So it's like, Same with Overwatch. When I bought Overwatch, I was okay to eat that price tag because I could earn, like you would earn certain skins from killing somebody a certain amount of times or doing something, you know, that was cooler to me than, look, I bought it.
It was
I did have to.
The way.
Oh, I was gonna say, except for I did buy the, I think it was a $20 cancer skin for Mercy, the pink one, because you know I like pink, so I had to do it. But you were saying what?
Overwatch was like what, $40? Was it like $40, $50?
When it first came out, it was like 60.
Yeah, because I think that's like one of the like earliest game that I actually bought. That is over like $50.
Yeah. But I played when I bought that game. I played it so much. I definitely got $60 out of it.
Me too. I played the heck out of it. I haven't.
That game got worked, which is crazy because that's actually when I first started streaming, and my mod bought it for me, and was like, "Here, play this game. You're gonna like it." And I was like, "All right, whatever." And I put it in. And I was like, "I like it," and I just kept playing it. And then I just got addicted.
Oh, there you go.
Mm-hmm. Thanks, Mod, wherever you're at. Hopefully he's not dead. Seemed like a nice guy at the time.
Any fun fact for Overwatch, Anthony?
Fun fact?
I don't know.
They have one of the worst.
I don't really play Overwatch.
If you ever look up Overwatch's professional league, they have one of the worst managed professional esports of all time.
Yeah, I remember that. It was pretty watchable. And then I don't even know what happened, and then it was like all gone.
Well, it wasn't sustainable because they were taking the money that. So a lot of people don't know this, but when you play like NFL sports and NBA sports, stuff like that, whenever you buy anything that's NBA related, say like you're a Spurs fan, you buy a Spurs jersey, that money goes to the NBA. And then NBA distributes all the money to every team. So if like I was to buy a team, say I knew I was going to buy a crappy team. I'm not sure what a crappy basketball team is right now. And I was going to sink a couple million into it, right? I'm not too sure what the prices are. The return on investment is possible. I can't remember what the first bid for teams was when you had to have an Overwatch team, like how much money you had to put into it. But you only won if you won tournaments or like games. You would not win if people bought your gear. If you're a Dallas, I can't remember, it was the Dallas Stars or whatever. That's a hockey team, but it's like Dallas something. And if you bought that gear, that would go straight to Overwatch. No teams would see that money. So they were not like funneling money down. They just were keeping it. And that's why it just went, because why would you buy that, as a team? I always thought it was crazy. Yeah. But you know who actually follows the NBA and a lot of those is Rocket League. Rocket League does it the same way as the NFL, NBA does it, where they funnel the money to the teams. So that's why Rocket League keeps rocking.
What about Counter-Strike, please?
Huh?
What about Counter-Strike?
Counter-Strike, that I think that's I'm not too sure, but that I think that's like the most successful esports.
It probably is, right? That and
Yeah.
I mean, League of Legends has been dropping incredibly, so I don't know how that goes, but I know Counter Strike is still thriving.
Esports is, I mean, if you look at it, I'm sure if you looked it up right now, though, as far as in most popular, I think League of Legends is still the most popular esports in the world. Because when I looked it up, it was that, and then it was MLBB.
Yeah, it's
and then Counter Strike was on there as well.
And also, if you think about the salaries that these players are getting, it's ridiculous.
Oh, it's crazy.
It's in the like tens of millions of dollars a year.
Yeah, so
like similar to like NBA players.
See, it looks like the most popular esports games right now is League of Legends, Counter-Strike 2,
okay, I can see.
Dota 2, Mobile
Dota.
Legends is 4, Valorant's 5, Fortnite 6, Street Fighter 6 is 7, PUBG, Overwatch 2, and then EA Sports, and Rocket League is 11.
Street Fighter, yay!
Yeah, I miss watching fighting tournaments. Those are fun.
Yeah.
You know what
Speaking of Street Fighter,
you should definitely watch the one
Street Fighter movie coming out this year.
Oh yeah, I watched the trailer.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually kind of excited for it. I don't know what it is.
Is it better than you remember that cheesy one, the other Street Fighter one that they did with what's his name?
Jean-Claude Van Damme, JCVD.
Yeah,
yep. You know what? But here's the sad thing: is like I loved Jean-Claude Van Damme back in the day when I was a kid, but the muscles from Brussels. But they tried to make the first Street Fighter way too realistic. Remember, they were like, there were these counter terrorist people fighting against M. Bison and all this other stuff happens. This looks like the real game. Like the guy's hair is like insane. It's up here. Yeah. I'm like, that's out of regs, brother. You got to have that cut. I'd be like, bro, that's gotta cut that down a little bit. Good thing he's a colonel. And then do you guys see in the preview where they showed Zangief's doing his that move that like really like knocks about 50% of your health off, but you have to like go crazy on it. And he was bringing Ken down on the car. I was like, oh, that looks so sweet.
I think it'll do really good in terms of video game movie this year.
That and Mortal Kombat's coming out too, man. Mortal Kombat actually comes out next month, number 2, with my boy from Judge Dredd. Also, yeah. I'm kind of excited for that one, but I'm a Mortal Kombat guy.
Speaking of which, our next topic is actually about another movie.
Oh, shoot! Look at that transition, boy.
Oh, that was good. So the full cast for Elden Ring movie and the release date has been out, or not release date. Release date?
They said it's coming out in 2028.
Yeah. Okay, sorry.
Damn, I'll be dead by then.
So, Elden Ring full cast has been revealed, and let's see. I don't know any of these movie stars, so you got to help me.
I don't know if it's going to do well or not. That's the thing.
Yeah, I don't even know if it's going to be what it's going to be.
They're spending way too much money.
How much are they spending on it?
They already spent $100 million, and they haven't stopped production yet.
Why? Oh
Wait,
my
God! For what?
I don't know.
$100 million for what?
I don't know. Just getting private $100 million just to get the cast to sign in contract.
Here's the thing. I just have anxiety when people tell me those kind of numbers. So let's pretend like I didn't hear that number.
I mean,
I'm about to have a heart attack.
Do you remember what the budget was when they did Avatar?
No, I don't. You can imagine, like, I'm sure there's a reason for it, but could you imagine what you could do with $100 million for any world, anywhere? Like, you can do a lot.
You can make half of Concord.
Half of Concord. And then shut it down. Shut that bitch down. You imagine, you know what that's actually a good question, and I'm not trying to bring it off of here. As I wonder how good of a game an indie team could make. One of those scrappy 5-person teams where they could do such amazing fun games of just 5 people and like no budget. Imagine if you just gave them $100 million, like make a game. They're probably like, they might actually, might have like a seizure or something. I don't think they would know what to do. They would just be like trying to build the game. But that's a lot of money.
It is a lot of money.
I think also that you mentioned that, Zach. I think that's what PlayStation is trying to do, or was it PlayStation or Xbox? One of them said, "Let's fail cheaper, so spend less money on indie games, and then fail early and fail cheaper." That's what their motto now. They don't want to be spending like $400 million to spend on like.
I mean, imagine just coming into an office like $100 million in a briefcase saying, "Here, let's make a movie."
Crazy.
I'd be like, bro, give me 500,000. I'll be your main character. And he's like, we need somebody handsome. I'm like, damn. No, that's a lot, but I didn't really play a lot of Elden Ring, so I'm not too sure. Is there actual characters in the game that you could play as? Or is this going to be like a made up story through the Elden Ring? Because usually when you play Elden Ring, you make your own character, right? And then you
so there are characters. Yeah, I mean, they could just like it's like this. It's like they did with The Witcher. They just had that one main character.
Well, isn't that the chick in The Witcher too? Though that chick in the Witcher game was kind of a facet as well.
So they could just put all these characters as boss characters, so they could be like all villains and stuff. Okay. And then one person who's guide. There's a person that guides you also. So you could have that. But I think with this movie, probably there's gonna be a lot of a lot of fight scenes. Because that's what Elden Ring is basically about. It's all fight scene. It's not really.
It's just people fighting bosses, right?
Yeah. So if you're here to watch a movie with like lots of good fight scenes, I guess it's probably worth the money.
Lots of rolling in the movie. Tumble, strike, tumble.
Parrying and dodging and.
Who they got? Did they say who they got the main actor to be?
Well, I was gonna read that, but then you guys kind of.
Oh shoot! I'm sorry, man.
So here are the casts that I kind of wanna. So here are the main players. Ben Whishaw, I have no idea. He was the voice of Paddington.
Paddington Bear.
He was also known to fans of James Bond as Q, a role he played in Skyfall, Spectre, and No Time to Die.
And he's Michael Banks and Mary Poppins Returns, mate. Don't forget about that,
eh? And then we have Kit Connor. He is a prominence in the Netflix series Heartstopper, where he played Nick Nelson. He will reprise a character in the upcoming continuation film. He also played young Elton John in The Rocket Man. So I'm actually getting this from, I've got to tell the source. Where is this? Puberty Entertainment, sorry. Next, we have Kaylee Spaney. Her first major role was in Pacific Rim Uprising in 2018, where she played.
Wish they would have kept making. I love Pacific
Rim. Namani. I'm sorry, I'm terrible.
I gotta look this lady up. I want to see how pretty she is.
She also played Rain in Alien, Romulus, and Simone in
Romulus.
Romulus. I'm sorry, and Simone in Wake Up, Dead Man.
Wake Up, Dead Man. Oh yeah, she's not bad. She's not bad. Yeah.
And we have Tom Burke, BBC drama. He's well known for playing the detective in BBC drama series Strike, based on the books by J.K. Rowling. Oh, okay. He also played in the movie Furiosa, a Mad Max saga.
Praetorian Jack.
Praetorian. Next, we have Havana Rose Liu, including the appearance of cover for Vogue Italia. More recently, she has moved into acting. Is probably best known for playing Isabel in 2023 satirical movie Bottoms. We have Nick Offerman. He is well known as Ron Swanson in NBC sitcom Parks and Recreation. More recently, he was the president of the USA in the movie Civil War. Have you watched any of these movies?
Nope.
Keep going.
I have seen Ex Machina. And Dead. I've just watched John Wick too. Okay. And Shaun of the Dead.
Okay.
But
Peter-
none of the
So
not
it
Civil
might be
War.
good or it might not be good. So it's
Yeah.
like you never know.
I have no idea. I don't know any of these actors. Besides, I think there's like one actor that I kind of know.
Which one's that?
I forget his name. I'm just gonna
Havana Rosalou is a model.
Whoa.
Mhm.
You okay?
I'm just looking up all of her stuff real quick.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I know Nick Offerman.
Oh, we all know who Nick Offerman is.
Yeah, that's the only person that I know. Other than that, I have no idea. Sorry, I'm not dissing anybody. I just don't watch.
No, and sometimes that's better when you don't know who the actors are, or they're not like, anybody that you're. Yeah, I know Peter Serafinovich.
Are you sure it's Sarah? This person, Peter Sarah.
Have you ever seen Shaun? It says right there. Have you ever seen Shaun of the Dead?
Yes.
He's the chubby guy. That's his friend.
Oh.
It says his flatmate. His flatmate, Sean Flatmate, right there.
Oh, I know this. Okay, I know this person. Okay, I watched Shaun of the Dead, of course.
Yeah. Who doesn't? That's a great movie.
Mm-hmm.
This next name looks super dope. Like if I had that name, I'd be like, my name is so cool. Sonoya Mizuno.
Yeah. Has sisters. Alex Garland is a director, by the way. She was in Ex Machina and also appeared in FX sci-fi series Devs and like developers. No, I'm just kidding. In 2020. She's also.
I mean, maybe I don't even know what that is.
I have no idea. House of the Dragon.
What was that person's name? Actually, I'm kind of curious because I saw Ex Machina. So Sonoya Mizuno.
Sounds like a Japanese person.
She's 39.
Japanese actress. Yep.
Tokyo, Japan. Her education was a Royal Ballet School, so she could dance. She could dance if you want to. Cool.
And I think
who? Oh, did you never played Elden Ring, right, George? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
I watched them. I watched a lot of people play it. I haven't actually played it myself.
It's one of those games that's funner to watch. I feel like.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be terrible at it.
The
Souls game.
They just always kind of make me sad when you don't win.
I would die like 25 million times before.
The bad guys look dope. They all make the big hero, the big villains look super cool. And you're like, wow. You're like, you sure you want to do that?
And I feel like they recently have announced a lot of movies, the game and adaptations. Like for example, I think Call of Duty movie is getting released in like 2028.
Mm-hmm.
The Legend of Zelda movie, director.
They all want to follow Mario. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and you think about it too. Another thing you can kind of is comic book movies. You've noticed have kind of slowed down. Like they've been hinting at a lot of the Age of Doom movies coming out from Marvel, but remember it used to be like every year was a couple of comic book movies, and then all of a sudden now it's gaming. I think it's because they think people are burned out, so like we got to go to a different medium. And gaming's the number one medium right now, so why wouldn't you choose that?
Right. And Gundam movies happening.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, but that's not American made, right? Or is that American made, the Gundam movie?
Well, Sydney Sweeney, is that her name? She's in it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be interesting.
I have no idea what kind of movie that. I love Gundam animation.
Gundam's so dope.
I always have a thing. If you're gonna make a movie that's actually from an anime, and if we don't have a Japanese director or someone who on the team, then it's not gonna be a good movie.
You don't think so?
I mean, for example, should we tell you how bad they did with Cowboy Bebop on Netflix?
Oh, that was rough. But at first, it didn't seem so bad.
No, but
that's such a hard movie to do, though. Come on now.
It's a hard movie, but Dragon Ball.
You know, there's a Dragon Ball movie, right?
That was bad.
Oh,
that was horrible.
Yeah.
I watched and I was like, what kind of hot garbage am I watching right now?
If you look at the trend, like who's the directors for those movies. Yeah, and then you see the ones that become anime to movies that were made by Japanese directors, like for example Bleach, like all that.
That was
Those
rough
turned
too.
out to be good. Yeah,
You
like
like you
Death
thought
Note.
Bleach was okay?
Which one? The Japanese one? Because there were which
Is
version did you? Because there are multiple versions.
I saw the one. I think it was either on Netflix. I think it was on Netflix, right?
Wait, Bleach has a movie?
I
No,
think. Yeah,
What
Bleach
the
has a
hell?
movie.
it's where it's like kind of the origin of the dude.
Oh,
Like
there's an
also,
actual Japanese
mhm.
movie.
You
It's
know, it's
about
a movie that I mean, it's not necessarily. I don't know. I thought they did a really good job of though, and I can watch like all over and over again. But I'm not too sure. Is
Yeah.
Battle Angel or you know what I'm talking about? What is it? The one where the girl's got the robot body. It's Battle Angel, right?
I
I
have no
think
idea.
so.
Where she has to, you know what I'm talking about, right? Where she has to go fight the other robots. Her dad's like,
Trying to remember.
you know what? Screw it.
Well, all I'm saying is, if anime start from that origin, it works better from that origin. For example, Solo Leveling anime can be made
Oh,
by a Korean
Alita.
company.
Alita Battle Angel. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Another one that's good one was Parasite. Parasite was an
Yeah.
anime, and then it was made by a Korean director.
Oh, the Parasite anime, the Japanese anime. I love
I
that.
like that one. That was pretty cool. That was actually a cool
Really?
anime too. Parasite was a cool
But
anime.
but it was also yeah, but it's actually pretty interesting because the staff is actually Japanese and Korean who made that anime.
Nice.
See,
Yeah.
yeah.
I thought it was a cool. It was a weird one.
Mhm.
The Parasite was such a weird anime.
Yeah.
I was like,
But
what's
I loved
happening
it,
right now?
I loved it.
Oh, you saw
Yeah.
it. I mean, it's not. I can't. I think it's actually Japanese, but they're making a Chainsaw Man live action movie.
hmm
That's my favorite anime right there. I
I
love
heard-
Chainsaw Man.
Yeah.
I heard the Chainsaw Man, like the author is like suddenly like stopping it or something. Like the ending was terrible or something.
Oh God, please stop it then.
I think that's what happened. Like she quit or something. I forget.
She's like, I'm out. I love that
Yeah.
anime.
Um,
I like
yeah.
those weird quirky ones, and that one's definitely quirky.
I think we have one more news that I wanted to kind of cover.
Lay it on us, Daddy.
So I just want to share this tweet.
What is that?
What
What kind
are
of
you
chip is that?
eating?
What you eating? You
What are you
can't
eating?
eat and not tell us what it is, Anthony. Spill the beans.
Nachos.
Nachos.
Nacho.
That looks like a Dorito, bro.
Yeah. It's nacho
So-
Dorito.
It's nacho Dorito.
So-
Damn right.
So this I want to share is, you know, this kind of became a parody in itself. The IGN's review of Mouse P.I. for Hire was a 6 because this, according to this person, you know, too many cheese. I mean, I read the review. Too many cheese references in a world of mice. You kill too many people. You kill too many people. There isn't enough noir. Too many references to old movies in a game inspired by 1930s cinema. There's too many arenas where you have to kill all enemies. The game story is not serious enough to be a true noir in a cartoon shooter game.
I mean,
Gave, like,
what is
6
their problem?
IGN problem?
Yeah.
I kind of want to play it now because screw IGN.
So this is
They're
the
not
original, the original review.
It looks like a cute game, though. I love the art style.
Yeah. I mean, it's a cartoon. I guess not a noir directly game. It's a cartoon game. It's a cartoon shooter game.
It's like in the old. It looks a lot like the old black and white cartoons. And then when you run around, you're shooting people.
It's
And it's got that
IGN does not really like indie games.
Well, you know what, IGN? Never mind. I'm not going to say anything. If I see you IGN at a convention, you better run.
Then again, them saying that it's too much cheesy.
It's about mouse,
It's
man.
it's quite common what they say.
There's too much. I mean, it's the main character literally is a mouse or mice.
He's a PI mouse, man.
Yeah.
I could give you a great example of IGN with sarcastic comment. When they did when Pokemon did the anniversary trailer showcase, and they showcased the new Pokemon game, which is like water, IGN put a comment and rated it at 7.4, saying that it's too much water.
Yeah.
And you know what happened? Pokemon actually responded to IGN comment and they gave them a tsunami wave, tsunami comment.
Oh, man.
all the waves.
All the waves of water.
I mean, do you think that maybe IGN's been around for so long? Do you think that maybe they're just out of touch?
Well, the people who work at IGN right now a lot of them are new people who are recent gamers now.
But how many of the people you think that are actually, because a lot of this is, they do a lot of stuff other than gaming, right? And so a lot of the stuff they do, you have to be a writer kind of to be. Do you think they ever hired a writer that's not really a gamer to be a reviewer? It's like, hey man, get in there and review this game.
Actually,
But it's really, and then the guy's not a gamer, so he's just like, I didn't understand the controls, but he had like the controller upside down. That's why he couldn't do it.
Actually,
you know what I mean?
I think I've seen a few examples that happen.
Oh
Yeah, IGN actually also subcontract people also for writing. So they're not even part of the staff.
They're just doing it up.
Contractors. Some of them are contract freelancers.
Yeah.
I mean, here's my question though. None of us have actually played Mouse P.I, right?
Mm-mm.
So we can't really know if it's more than a 6 or not. But
no idea. But
it looks like a very interesting the game they tried.
But I've been
like,
actually following
cool.
Mouse P.I for a long time in terms of development.
Because to me, it seems interesting to play a first-person shooter that's in that.
I mean, does it remind you of that old school Mickey Mouse cartoon show with the black and white Mickey Mouse going down the steamboat?
Yeah, Steamboat Willie. That's his, that was actually his name. Yeah, I mean that's what I mean. It's when, and I think if you ever look at it, a lot of this, I think, stemmed from when remember when Cuphead and came out, and everybody was like, "Oh, that's so cool! That's such a cool idea." But like, this doesn't look like it's not fun. Like, this definitely looks.
So it's like this: if you're from that era period, the game works for you because it catches your eyes, right?
Yeah.
I mean, but then you think about it. Then is it for people who are new gamers, like recently?
I still think it's cool.
Like post 2010 gamers.
Yeah.
Who cares about like 3D or high 4K graphics?
Oof, that looks rough right there. Yeah.
But yeah,
I don't know. I think it's cool that they tried it, but I don't know. I can't give it my review unless I actually get to play it. You know what I mean?
All in that, no one really cares about what IGN reviews are. Most of the reviews are for the Steam reviews.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie too. Whenever I see something for IGN now, and I used to like their magazine and everything, I just kind of go, and I skip it because it's always that same guy. Like, and he's standing there like this. He's like, "Yeah, so did you guys see that game?" I'm like, "Okay, I'm out."
The one I really liked was Game Informers. The Game Informer was the one that I always check out the reviews for because Game Informer was good. Dope. They were on their top reviews of stuff.
Yeah. But now it seems like Navicritic has come into play.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a player side. And I think the one thing that kind of sparked the controversy is that, if you go to Steam, it's overwhelmingly positive with 95% of the users
talking good about it.
Yeah, rated as it's a good game versus IGN giving a 6 because it has too much cheese. It's like two completely different stories.
Can you scroll down and see what some of the comments are?
Let's
look at some of the comments.
Okay, solid gameplay, enjoyable story. Return to the game, causing me to get motion sickness.
Oh,
1.5 hours on record.
Oh, but this person refunded it because of motion sickness. Okay, this
fun
understand.
fact.
Oh, coming. Fun
I
fact.
think I remember. I think it was IGN France or something that they gave Expedition 33 a 4 out of 10 or something.
Oh God.
Isn't Expedition a French game?
That's why.
Oh my God.
I think it was IGN France, but I remember there was a game. I think it was for definitely Expedition because they had the highest rating, and then out of everyone's only one reviewer gave it, one media outlet gave it like a 4 or 3 out of 10.
Yeah,
And it was IGN something, yeah.
that's crazy, man.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
don't know.
That's
But,
super cray.
So,
IGN has poor taste in cheeses.
I mean, think about it. Hold on.
18.6 hours on record.
If IGN gave Mouse P.I. a 6, let's see. Hold on. So they gave Pragmata, the game that just recently came out, an 8.
Mhm.
Well, so they gave them an 8 out of 10. But a lot of other media outlets gave it a 9 out of 10 or 9.5 out of 10.
Okay.
And it sold 1 million copies in 2 days.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's like thinking, oh, okay.
I like how all these reviews are like 2 something. When you get to this one, it says like 18.6 hours.
Yeah. I mean, this if you're actually a player, you should listen to this guy rather than IGN.
The 18.6 hours. Yeah.
Yeah. Incredibly fun game.
Oh,
IGN and the review. Just try the game out for yourself and form your own personal opinion. The game feels like a Mickey Mouse Bioshock rather than Doom.
mhm.
Contrary to what people are saying, I like it. I don't usually like boomer shooters, but just look at it, man. Despite it having numerous issues, the unique art style and moment-to-moment presentation won me over. Just wish there were a way to reach 100% completion without having to do a full game playthrough and having only one shot at each level to get everything.
Wait a second. Hold on. If IGN gave this a 6 out of 10, but then they gave Concord 7 out of 10.
Oh my God.
Then
Yeah.
they gave High Guard 7 out of 10 also.
That game shut down too. Still, right now, it's already shut down.
Both games shut down.
This game is gas. Did you see that?
Yeah. And it
So
says,
it's like, so he's like thinking, like, what?
IGN is to gaming now what MTV became for music.
oh my God.
I miss MTV, the real MTV. That's what I grew up with.
It's so funny. I don't know. Like, see, this is why you should actually look at both critic reviews and player reviews, because like you can't look at one side of the game in reviews.
I mean, think about it. It's just like RottenTomatoes.com. How many times you seen a movie come out and the critics are like giving it like a 45 or a 50, and then the people who are fans that went and watch it like 80, 90.
Let's
exactly.
see.
And it's just like you don't know where to sit. But if you think, and two, also when people are like, well, this is just the Steam, and people are raging on Steam about it, Steam usually is the place where games can get tanked the fastest. All it takes is just enough people down thumbs in it. We got, not recommended or whatever. So people are really showing out. This dude's got 20.1 hours on this bad boy.
Yeah. This game is more than worth its purchase price. I recommend with no hesitation. The art style is wonderful, with a mix of hand-drawn characters alongside 3D environments, but don't let that pretty art fool you into thinking it's a sizzle. It's all sizzle and no cheese steaks. The gameplay is solid too and offers a variety of combat scenarios along with light puzzle solving and platforming to break up the action. The voice acting also elevates the entire experience, bringing deeper, more meaningful immersion
don't die.
and charm into this stylized 1930 settings.
It looks pretty cool to me, man.
Yeah, I mean, all these good reviews.
I wonder if people read the IGN thing and they're like, that's it. I'm going to go buy this game and rate it.
You want to
Yeah, obviously, some of these people who said like FIGN and don't listen to IGN and stuff.
You want to know something really funny?
Fun fact.
IGN Spain gave it a 9 out of 10. Mouse P.I.
Who did?
IGN Spain.
Okay.
It was just IGN America that gave it a bad rating.
Yeah, pretty much.
How does that even happen? How does IGN and other countries give it a rating and then America's like, this is a 6? You ever think they call each other up like, shall I play? You don't know gaming, huh? Like,
I mean, it's like
it is a
there's IGN,
9.
let's see. There's also IGN Korea too.
So
Let's see.
the way I understand it is that IGN doesn't like have its like different like local branches. What it is like it'll give permission to use the IGN brand and all. Like basically, someone has to start a company in a country under the name of IGN, and it's like I don't know if they're like buying the copyrights or something, but it's basically you're giving them like a loyalty or something to start your own company, like IGN. That's why like IGN Spain doesn't have to listen to IGN headquarters. Is like all like orders and stuff.
Oh, they do what they want.
It's like the different separate entity.
We do what we want.
That's why they have like different review scores and stuff.
I mean, I think George hit it on the nail. Just if it looks cool to you and you like those types of games, I think it looks interesting. Drop what was it, 20 something bucks on it, $22, and then go shoot some mouses in the face that are cartoons. Looks like there's some other kind of different things to shoot in the face.
Yeah.
So,
and and read all different reviews all over the place.
Yeah.
Don't just
and a lot of times too. Oh, sorry, George. Go ahead.
No. I was just gonna say like don't just like base your like decision off of like one media.
Yeah. And then I also wonder too, I was thinking about this too when I was reading your thing on LinkedIn, like how many people who are gamers that have a different, like I love card deck builder type games, right? I'm not always going to be like the best person to grade a world sim game where you build stuff, right? Because I'm going to get bored real quick. So I wonder how many times they just give the game to a critic and it's not really his genre and they're just like, yeah, so it kind of sucked. And you're like, oh, okay, why? You know what I mean? So I think that's one thing to kind of keep in mind too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I have. That's all I said.
Very true.
George just gonna be like, is that it? That's all you got, my guy?
No. I think that's right. I mean, I know like some people like various genres and stuff, but among those genres that you like, you probably have a preference, like your favorite genre of the game. So you have no idea if this person is actually fit.
There is, but that does happen where a game is given to a person who's does not specialize in that genre and giving them to try something new. Does not the bubble.
Sometimes too, though, and I will say this: sometimes if you're a reviewer and you get a game that's not necessarily something that you're great at, it can also open up a good critique as well, because they might see it in a different light than someone who loves it.
True.
They might not buy into it as fast, right? And so there has been games where I've gotten it and I'm like, ugh. But then when I play it, I'm like, I start to see some of the charm in it and I understand it. And I'll see it from different angles too. You know what I mean? So I can see both ways.
Yeah.
But if you're going to buy the game, you should definitely be the type of game you're into.
Exactly.
Especially if you're going to drop 20 bones on it. You know what I mean?
And also,
30.
that's why, like, for Minimap writers, I also give them like choices. Like, if you want to review a game, just tell me, like, rather than, oh, here's a game, you should review it. I always give them freedom to review whatever game they want to play, so that the people who are a fan of the genre, who actually
can have the best review.
Yeah, you would have like a better opinion versus like, oh, here's a game. You like, I would assign you with this like game key so that you have to cover it, or then it'd be a little bit off.
And then it's nice that you advertise it too. So if somebody does see it and it's not something they're really, but there's something, they're like, you know what, I'll try it. You know what I mean? So I've seen that too, and that's a good strategy too as well.
True.
Yeah. Because there's a couple games I reviewed for you that I didn't think I was going to be too into, but I definitely was like, oh, this is a pretty cool game actually. I really dig it. You know what I mean? Like the tofu game. It's pretty fun.
Yeah, that was sometimes you never know. You get surprised by the games you
would have never tried.
Yeah, you would never have tried unless you're given an opportunity to play it.
I think that's one reason too, and I know that a lot of people probably don't want to make a demo for their game because it might give away parts of it. But I think that's another reason why it's nice to have a demo for most games nowadays.
True.
Because you think about a lot of times when big games were coming out, they would put them in the stores for you to play, like on that, and then you'd play them like, oh, I want to buy this game and take it home. When you look at the price tag and you're like, oh, I don't know, you know what I mean? And that's I think that happens a lot now. They're like, and you have just give them a little taste of what what the game is. You're gonna probably get a better. Because if I could play a demo that my Mouse P.I, it might make me want to choose it more than just screw you, IGN. You know what I mean?
Mm.
I don't know if that makes any sense, but
yeah, I mean, it's every media has different opinions on different games, so that's why we're making fun of it. But at the same time, sometimes you're right, sometimes you're wrong. You can't be like right all the time. There's no like right or wrong in like opinions about a game. So it's just that's why you have to read a lot of different reviews and then decide yourself.
I wonder if the IGN's going to become like the onion of gaming reviews, because I wonder how many people saw that IGN article and was like, I'm buying the game and playing it now. And so like if you put a game out and IGN's like 4 out of 10, you're like, bro, we're going to kill it. People are going to buy the hell out of this game.
So you think they did it on purpose?
No, I just wonder if that, because you know what the Onion is, right? The Onion is that news article where they always do the opposite of what's really, what's going on, like satire. That would be kind of funny. Like, worst game ever. Like, Expedition comes out and is like, worst game ever, blah, blah, blah. And then people go buy the hell out of it. Just like do the opposite of everything. Yeah. That would be fun. Yeah. Not, kind of non-serious kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But who knows how many people drove to the game because of IGN. Yeah. All press is good press.
Yeah.
And heck, I mean, is that considered an indie team?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Fummy Games is their first game, so they have how many reviews right now? I wonder how many they sold.
No, I can't tell where you are now, but they did have like 12,000 concurrent players on the launch day.
So you got to imagine, like, that's a pretty good run for an indie game. You know what I mean?
That's only on Steam, I think. It's only on PC at the moment.
Oh, I spelled sales wrong. They sold 360,000 copies.
Estimate.
Yeah, that's a lot.
And I'm just looking at the Steam DB, and it says 7,587 players are playing right now. And
then it got an 80 on Metacritic. Rock Paper Shotgun gave it what? 100% walkthrough, all secret. Not bad. I mean, yeah, not bad for a game. I know. I think it's interesting. I like when they do interesting things like that. It's not the normal. You know what I mean?
True.
If I wasn't so addicted to Slay the Spire, I think I would try it. But I can't stop playing that game.
We got to do a play together session for that. I haven't played the second one yet.
Slay the Spire 2?
Yeah.
It's like crack. Don't ever play it. You can't stop. But I like deck builders, and it's fun to play with your friends. I finally got through Act 3 the other day, and I was so happy. I was like, yeah. My friends are like, you okay? And I was like, yeah, I'm good. I just beat it. And they're like, okay, calm down, buddy. But, yeah, it looks like a cool game, I think.
Yep. Yeah, so if you're interested in this, just go buy it. I don't know. Just don't trust the reviews at all.
Yeah. Don't trust IGN.
No, you can trust.
Come get on Minimaps Navicritic and see what Navicritic says.
Navicritic doesn't have enough reviewers for that game yet.
If you think about it, though, is there going to be a time where Navicritic can just pop up and be its own little thing like IGN?
Who knows?
Just say yes, George. Yes, we can do it.
Yeah, we can do it.
I give up already.
But yeah, I think that's all the game news that we wanted to cover for this week.
Pretty dope.
Devs. I actually intended this episode to be like 30 minutes, but we ended up spending like an hour and a half.
This was an hour and a half long?
Yeah,
I'm sorry, guys.
It went too short.
I'm sure you're hungry, brother. You got to get to lunch.
Not yet. Got 30 more minutes. But anyways, I actually do enjoy a time or an episode where the three of us could like talk as much as we want to.
Yeah, when we do news, it's fun.
Yeah, and
You know what I mean? Especially if something to talk about.
yeah, especially when fun facts come out.
Yeah, we only got a couple fun facts. I'm a little, I feel like he's off his game lately.
Yeah, and they got to bring more, at least like 10 fun facts per episode.
You got to bring the fun
so
facts,
much.
my man.
Guys, I'm gonna have to charge you for each fun facts then.
No. Hey, you go till you can't go no more.
Wait, is it going to be a subscription model?
It's going to be a
Yeah, it's gonna be
subscription. What do I get for the ones? What do I get for the ones with the commercials in between where you're like, fun fact, and it's like progressive? I was like, oh, can't wait to the progressive to see this fun fact. This is horrible.
Oh god. But yeah, thanks for coming, everyone. And I hope we get another episode with the devs. I think next week we're definitely having it. And hope we get the dev that were supposed to come today to come back later.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I get mad when they don't hang out with us.
Yeah, I get sad.
I get mad. Then I look up where they live and their families.
No, we don't. But anyways, thanks for watching, everyone, or listening. We'll be back next week. Bye.
You know what they say? You can take the guy out of organized crime, but you can't take the organized crime out of the guy. Am I right, boys? This is a song I hear when I wake up.